What's going on, guys? It's Xayah here. In today's video, we're going to learn Xayah, wave management, positioning, macro. This is going to be an amazing video for you if you are below master tier. This right here is an amazing video for you that will help you to improve your fundamentals, especially in the laning phase. Make sure you watch this until the end and make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this 80 carry specialized channel. Enjoy. You recall, you buy. Rise is going bot. So let's go bot as soon as possible. Problem is that most likely, since Rise is there, he's gonna get this wave immediately, and Zerat is pushing. So you go mid lane, ping him to push the wave, and it's much better because now look what he does. You didn't tell him he's gonna lose half of a wave mid, as you can see. You're also not gonna get, like, look at Rise mid. Look at him right now. Let's see if you can see that. Let's see Rise. Look at this. Okay, he just got chunked. He just got chunked right now because he had to go like this. If you go mid, you take the wave, then you go bot, and then he takes the wave and he goes mid, or he takes the wave, he recalls and he go mid. It's just so much cleaner. This is just pure gold decision making from both of you, because I can see Rise is like not playing the game as well, like not rotating properly. But you should be the one that is like deserving to be better, because he will never like ping you. Okay, go mid. 10-0-0. Let's see. Push. Go for a word. I think it's the same thing here when you just keep pushing. Yeah. Just keep pushing. And now you're like winning quite hard. Your items are super good. We're pushing too hard here. Let's see. Leona is level 6 though, so she's pretty scary right now. You had a lot of openings to kill her, but unfortunately we didn't do it. The camera control him says here the same thing. They just worded this brush. Did you know that if you pinged brush, you get gold if you ping the word?
Absolutely not. I did not know that.
Yeah, like if you just ping the word, it can be even with the normal blue ping, you get gold. But usually you use the area is worded ping. But here the camera is like, it's really like, it's so hard. Like your eyes are here. If you keep your camera and in the game, it's impossible literally to see this word because it's like so on top of the screen.
Right.
So the camera is not ideal. Okay, then yeah, I think it's when you crush again. Yeah, again you crush. It's like number 1. Can we kill him in the tower? We know the answer. Number 2. Do we need to be on the river? I mean, we know the answer. Number 3. Do we need to recall? Well, let's look at the HP, full HP and a lot of mana. So from the HP resources point of view, we don't need to recall. It's the gold. Do we need to recall? 500 gold doesn't look like a good recall, so we don't need recall. We don't need to be on the river. We can't dive them. Okay, why push? That's how you do it. You always push. If one, you need to be on the river, you need to be in base, or you can pressure them into the tower. There's three situations. So now it's like, yeah, you pushed, and then now you're like can do Drake. It's like Warwick is playing top. He's killing the enemy jungle. He wants to take all 3 camps, and all what you have to do is slow push 3 ways, poke these motherfuckers and kill them. Whether he does Drake or not, you have a lane that you need to play 2v2. So you shouldn't try to make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna push and I'm gonna tell him that we can do Drake. He does something else. So instead of you adapting his gameplay, you adapting your gameplay and tell him, hey man, we can do Drake. Let him start the Drake, then you push the wave and you play around him after he already makes the play. Okay. But your concern this matchup was, I need to win the lane. I need to poke them. I need to win. I need to kill them. This is my job. Going Drakes, helping my teammates, that's fine. If they start the Drake, if they are in shit, if they are in danger, if they are easy in danger, no. Okay. Then let me just kill my enemies. This is how you play. You need to make sure the Swain is completely useless this game. That was your goal. So that's what you do with slow push, slow push, slow push, slow push. Same thing here. Boom. Okay, we crush a wave. Same thing. Like, okay, what do we do? Well, we can't do nothing. And then here, he TPs. You do greed a little bit with the... Like here you do dodge very nice. I like. Then that word, you could have just kept running because now he actually has flash range. W. Then you ult. Then you go on the left. Then you flash. Like, as you can see, if you really like pay attention, you don't need this flash. Look at this. Okay, just E, just E, just E, just E. Look where you are. Just E. Like, you see your flash?
Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I think it kills regardless if I flash.
Yes, regardless, yeah. No need to flash. Here, boom. Look where, like, it's so funny because you E, like, your flash was so fucked up here, so, like, bad played mechanically, because you E, and you didn't flash fast enough. Your fingers, and I actually see that your fingers are not fast enough many times. Like, look, like here, you should E flash, like, right away. But what happens? You E, and the very last second you flash. It's like you can see that the root, look, the root hits, and the E came from there, and you flashed slightly too slow. Super important.
Okay.
Let's see. 12-0-0 Drake. I think it's again when you didn't really see that he does Drake and he didn't really prepare your wave. Okay, so he starts Drake. I would look. Here you said this is not something that I would usually do. But the thing is there is no alternative because he's doing it. And if you go bot, it's like, yeah, you can push, but he might get capped. He might get obliterated then. So it's like, okay. Plus, judging that Renekton and Leona were relatively low. They made a play on you. They didn't recall. Are you going to kill Xerath? Please.
I recognize like they're obviously backing right now, and he has a window too. And I meant like I wouldn't normally do this by like not doing anything with the wave and just going. Yes. I wouldn't normally do that, but yeah, he had a window here. Obviously Renekton and Leona backed.
Yeah.
So I just immediately was like, okay, I need to go help him.
Yeah, this is good. This is the right play. You go, you help him, then you E. Let's see when you use your E and how you use your E. So here, use your W. Here we look at the feathers. You have 2. You use Q, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. E. So you can just keep using the feathers after. Because here you just kept it, and then you just still like had random auto attacks. Like you want to maximize your E as much as you can. Like here, same thing. Good. Nice E. Let's go next. I think the same mistake with the wave management. Like right here, you're pushing. Then they are in the lane. You try to poke it a little bit.
Autopilot pushing.
And after this, after like that push was okay, sure. Let's say you wanted to crush, you didn't know where they are, but now it's like same thing. Same, you know they're in the lane. You know they're in the lane. You saw that. And now you're like boom, 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 and you can see it's so easy for them to play the game. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be and you feel like you're putting in the work but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Xayah with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my client. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1 year and a half ago and he got to Grandmaster 800 LP peak after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to besides.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. Okay. Then he said you can get the tower. They are coming. They are at the inhibitor first tower. You recall. You go to mid lane. In this case, you should pay attention to the bot wave. You can go mid lane right now because the bot wave is like super like it's pushed here. So yeah, if he wants to take this tower, he needs to push this wave as well. So you can easily go to mid. Ryze is going to mid, which is correct. The wave bot lane is not in any danger. The wave bot is not in any danger. This is the middle of the lane. It's above it. This is very good. Someone has to respond to the bot wave.
Right.
Because we can see that the Swain is pushing the last wave on the tower. Maybe we're lucky and this wave comes in time, but then it's going to get the tower. So if one, you need to ping your Ryze, and if it doesn't move, you can consider moving. If you think you can get mid tower for bot tower, it's worth it. But reliably.
Yeah, which is what I thought, because he pinged mid, so I'm like, okay, he's staying because I guess he wants to push the mid tower down.
Yeah, but
so
on mid lane, who's going to be on mid lane?
Xayah.
With Ludens, we're going to get the tower.
Yeah, I'm just going to get pushed under my tower.
And then even if it was like a Fizz, or let's say, okay, so you're thinking, so with the wave clear, it's a no-brainer. You should ping him, you should never stay here, you push, you back off. But even with the Fizz, it's not like you can stay here and hit the tower with a Z, with the, even with a Kale that is almost completely useless. You can still attack you if you hit the tower. So here, the moment you see this, just make him respond to the bot wave, and if he doesn't do it, you do it. So here, this right here is just a basic gold mistake. He went, but I know, and I'm sure you know so many people that you move mid, you ping them, they don't move. They either stay too much mid or stay too little mid, or they rotate when they shouldn't. And if you don't even help them by pinging, how are they supposed to know? Because they don't know.
Right.
Okay, ping Ryze to go bot. Then you stay mid. The reason why you're staying mid is because you're strong. You're 2-1, you have one item, you got the bot tower, this guy has TP and he has ulti like this range. This is good for you. You want to play for your jungle and for your Seraphim. Jungle support, jungle support, jungle support, CC. Ultimate of Seraphim, ultimate of Warwick or his Fear. So here, this is what you play for. You lose push here, which is normal because there are 3 people. They try to make a play on you. That's fine. You take this. And now, Warwick is bot lane, so you should really hover right hand side Seraphim if she wants to get vision on this area. And then Warwick is patting towards top lane, so you try to get vision, you try to get push. That's fine. He started the objective, you go for the objective, that's fine. Then you go back to mid, that's fine. This is all good. This is all what you should be doing. You push mid, Ryze is staying here, takes a bit of farm. I would usually ping him to back off to bot lane, but sometimes they wouldn't even listen, so. But it's good to at least set up a boundary, because if he just uses everything on the wave, he takes this wave and you don't say anything, he will take the next one as well. Right. At least set a boundary to say, bro, this is not, I don't like this. At least say, some people will respect it, some people will take it anyways, but it's good at least to try. Okay, and then now you need to play for someone, for something. You pushed mid, and now you need to play for Drake or for Herald. There is no Herald, there is no Drake. 45 seconds, and again, as I said, CC. So it's either Seraphim is going to ult and do something, but we see Warwick top lane. The moment you push mid lane, you have a window to do something. The next wave didn't even respawn. Meaning that you can go for 30 seconds on the top lane, get a kill, and when you see that your wave is right there, going right here, and they will actually push that to get to the tower, that's when you go back to mid. So now we have a huge timer. Look, the wave just respawned. You have 20 seconds to move. And then when that wave is in the middle and you see someone is pushing it, then you go back mid immediately. Right. So you have so much time. You look, plenty of time. The time you have is the wave is here, so here. So when this wave is in the middle, you need to come back. Already, you need to be mid before they crush that wave. Yeah. So now you can move. Move. Do something. You have so much time. Yeah, and I looked top and I just guess I didn't think to move. You have to win, because it's what are you doing? I'm waiting the wave. Just staying there in 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm just wasting time. Just wasting time. There's no waiting in League of Legends. You're always doing something. Right. So here, what should you do? You should hovering the play. Okay, maybe you're not going to get it in time. Yeah, but what does it cost you? If you move, you pay attention to that wave, and then you come back when the wave is, here. Doesn't cost you anything. Maybe he's going to flash over the wall in QE. Okay. Does something stupid. And anyways, you should hover your Seraphim, because she's taking vision. Okay. Yeah, so instead of clicking down, walk up, since she's taking the ward, be by her. Okay. Yeah, just stay behind her. If she dies, she dies, but at least try to stay a bodyguard around her. here again, it's just a bit iffy. Like personally, I would like when I see this, I would just ult now because a good player will like ult you into
Like, yeah,
right.
ward up, kick me or something.
But yeah, you try this again. It's a bit crazy play because you don't need anything that you use. So the ultimate, again, let's say it's gold and you underestimate them a little bit. You ult it here, but it's like you don't need the flash. Like you see how close he is to you when you ulti. You just ult and you woke up right here, and he's dead because you flash. But look where he dies and look where your ulti is. Like you didn't need all of this. Like most of the flashes that you use is like, yeah, you just wasted it.
Way too aggressive.
Yeah, just way too aggressive. You didn't need it. Then now you push. You take the tower. You recall. And here I told you the trick with you recall. 3 people are dead. In this case, you don't need to stay for Drake. But let's say if Lee Sin is alive,
just look at it.
then at least look at the HP of the Drake. But in this specific case, if you're paying attention at that time, which you should be, you should not be a Drake. If let's say you don't know where they are and they just spawned, or maybe Lee Sin is like around here, look at the Drake HP to see, well, look at the Drake HP first, because again, if it's like 1.5k, 2k, and he can take it in a short period of time with these items, you should not move.
But just look to get the knowledge and make the decision from there.
Yeah, because if it's like 6k and Lee Sin is alive, then I would move and I would try to like cover him a little bit.
Okay.
Then you go mid, which is the correct decision. And now again, same thing, jungle support. Jungle support, we play for objective, CC, objective and CC. You push this, objective check, no Drake, no Baron, nothing. Okay, CC, Seraphim, Warwick. Okay, let's go. Hover. You should be on Seraphim right now. If we catch this guy, let's kill him. Look at you. Like, what are you doing right now? Well, I'm waiting the wave. The wave that didn't even spawn. So you wait, it's gonna spawn in like 10 seconds and it's gonna be mid in like 30 seconds. So you're telling me that you're staying here 40 seconds? AFK? It's like hover, stay there. Hover, stay with them. You will ulti. Okay, fight. Look at you right now. We're wording top. Like we don't play for Urgot, we play for the CC. Warwick and Seraphim. Look at the Seraphim, should have been behind her. And now, look at the Seraphim. Perfect decision making. She came back exactly when the wave met. Awesome. So she hovered. Look, she pushed and she was like, okay, we got the prior mid. Look at Seraphim.
Yeah, and if there's a play and that happens and I'm not there, it's my fault.
Exactly. And then now look at Seraphim. It's like, oh shit, we have the wave. I need to go back to the wave. Amazing. Of course, this guy is like not even thinking about that. And I'm going to tell him what he did and he's going to be like, holy shit, I'm so smart. But he's not thinking about this. This was random for him in gold. But this is how you should be seeing after you push mid, do something with the time. Okay. 2020. Wait, 2020. Okay.
Yeah, and I think I kind of recognized, or at least started to recognize it a little bit. I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm just wasting time. So I at least tried to walk down bot and hover a little bit because I didn't know what they would do, but it took me too long to recognize that.
Yes, and you're not doing it consistently. And then here, yeah, with the feathers, like here you have, let's see, so you have 5 feathers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Use it again. 3, 1. Okay, use E because you have no feathers, so you can like take them off. Because there are some situations when you're like not using your E. Like here, same thing. You have 5 E's. You can use it. Because the concept is to stack as many feathers as possible. So like right here, Q, auto, that's fine. Don't E. Here you just wanted to stack as many as possible. Okay, now E, because you just stack so many. You stack your Q and you have like 8 feathers. Because they're gonna expire. Okay. Then we talked about the mortar reminder that you forgot to buy. In this case, it's a must. After 2 items, you need to get mortar reminder. It's a Swain. Makes the things much easier. Okay. And then yes, you overall like felt pretty lost in the mid game. So I think it's gonna be when to take plates and when to stay to actually keep the pressure. A lot of wave management and recall timings. Those are like big mistakes. And you also have the mid game. Camera control and mechanics is like plat level, so I don't think it's gonna hold you back now, but that doesn't mean they're they're good. Because you said ideally you would like to make your fundamentals like at least emerald level. There is a long way for that.
Okay.
Because again, as you can see, you're wasting your summon spells a lot. And then here as well, and yeah, it's kind of funny because you said you play 5 champions comfortably. Like, look at this. So you W, you have ult in 5 seconds. So here, very good Leona ult. And then here you ult. Now you should, okay, here, obviously the play is you flash as you click and you E, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this combo. Look at this combo. Look what you use first. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's bronze. Because when you R and you Q and then you E, you waste like a slight second. Like a half of a second. What can you do with that half second? You flash here, you E, and then you start attacking them with the W, so it gives you movement speed so you can kite back.
Mm-hmm.
Because this Q is like, oh, but I have 2 more feathers. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. So it's better to just not have them. You're here, you W, attack him, and then you start running with the movement speed. That is much, much, much better. And then later on, you had a lot like other things with like being lost in the mid game. So this is overall, I think most of the gold players, they have the same mistakes like you. There is nothing crazy. Your mechanics are definitely above average, and this is going to help you improve, especially because we have this coaching. So now you know exactly what to work on, and we're not going to know exactly how to work on these things. So you have a huge advantage on enemy gold players that, you know, they don't know what they're doing wrong.
Right.
Like here, you stay mid, we push mid. And it's like, it's better to push 3 lanes, even though you don't have a better, like you don't have a good siege. You have Seraphim and Urgot is gonna go top, so you can stay mid here. Because Seraphim is gonna have ult, so if Seraphim is ulting someone, you wanna be here. Look what you did here. Like Ryze has TP, has ult, he can easily join mid. So like now, you should have pushed on that wave. Because staying with Ryze doesn't really, he can't protect you really, but Seraphim can. She has ult, she has CC. Ryze W is like just a root. It's annoying for enemies, but like this is like not the right thing to do. So we just feel a bit lost in like late game. And then here I think it's when you play it good. But again, you did have the items, so it's so easy to play now.
Right.
You gotta be very careful with the itemization. And yeah, you really have to think about like that celerity, that 20, like 10 extra movement speed, if it really helps you here. Because it's like, you tank the same abilities that you tank with the movement speed, without the movement speed, just pay attention to your champ. Because like, does it help you that you have like 50 more damage on a whole rotation of combos?
Right.
It can. Because movement speed is helpful on Xayah, but it's like very unrealistic to think that it's really gonna be that big of a deal unless you buy like swiftness or something. So that's why you don't see players taking it. But again, it's if you like it, you like it. But again, that's far from being your problem. As you can see, there are like a lot of big mistakes in other areas, especially the early game.